Hey, beautiful people, welcome to my channel. It's Alexis Takira, and I have a very exciting video for me, and I hope it's just as exciting for you. Today I'm doing the Tower 28 new Sculptino contour. Let's hope it's a contour because we've talked about this. And before you leave, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and let's go ahead and jump into today's video. So I already have my base done. Complexion is already on. Let me grab my mirror. Complexion is already on. Today I'm actually wearing the Chantecaille Future Skin Foundation. I told y'all I was gonna be wearing that a lot. Also wearing my Kofi creaseless Kofi Main Match Concealer in the shade Extra Lychee. Before I start though, I want to just clean up these lines a little bit that I've developed. I didn't want to set my face just yet because I do still have to apply cream blush, so I didn't want to mattify this part just yet. This is the product that this video is all about today. Y'all know Tower 28 is literally one of my favorite clean brands, okay? I brag about this brand all the time. I literally have almost every one of their products. I wish they'll come out with a concealer because that'll just put the icing on the cake. Needless to say, this is one of my favorite brands, and I have very high expectations for this contour because everything else is good, so I just suspect this should be just as good. I believe this comes in 4 shades. It is $20. I have mine in the shade Hammer. It's supposed to be a soft contour cream. It's the same balmy texture as the other Tower 28 products. The cream blush and the bronzer comes in that same consistency, the same formula. So I don't know if y'all can see that, but this is how it looks on my hand. For my brush, I'm just taking this little brush right here that I have from the Real Perfections. I don't even know what the Real Perfections brush brand is. I don't know where I got these brushes from. It's shaped up at an angle, so it'll be perfect to get into just those, you know, chiseled areas. I'm just gonna use the leftover and just do my nose. I don't contour my nose, but since I have some product left over, I will, because I don't want to waste any product. I didn't think it would even show up on a face of makeup. Not pigmented. Obviously, this is a contour balm, so the consistency will prevent it from getting too full coverage or pigmented, because most balming products are kind of sheer. It kind of make me think of the Merit bronzing sculpting bronzer, I believe that's what it's called. Anything that's kind of like a balmy texture will kind of really sheer out, so I wasn't expecting much, but I'm surprised it did show up. It's not a crazy contour, but I can definitely see just a little sculpting, and I like the undertone. I was expecting this to be warm, like how I tell y'all most contours just pull like a bronzer on me because it's like really warm. This one, it actually is a true neutral. I have yet to find a neutral or cool contour since the Fenty Beauty contour stick. And if I could, I would wear that contour every day because it is the only contour I've ever used that looks like a contour. Fenty, please make a clean contour stick, please. That's all I ask of you. Make a clean contour stick so I can use it. So I'm gonna dig back into it. Let's go ahead and do the other side. Okay, I like how it looks on the forehead. Okay. See, now I feel like it really comes together on the forehead. Oh my gosh, I haven't contoured my forehead in so long because I haven't been able to find a contour, a true contour. But girl, I think it's looking good. Yeah, I'm loving the way it's looking so far. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of this. Stop it, light. Just stop it. Let me go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup, and I'll check back in when everything is on. Okay, we're back, you guys. Y'all ready for some deliberations? Okay, so obviously my base, not much is different about my base besides the fact that I have been really setting my under eyes again. I've been setting my under eyes lately again with loose setting powder instead of just using like a little brush and swiping it on. I actually been kind of not baking, but I've been setting lately. So that explains the bright under eye that we got going, the little matte vibe that we got going. You know, I had to switch some things up because it's spring, you know, it's getting hot. I don't want makeup slipping and sliding around. We have combo oily skin already, so I don't want to continue to use too many dewy products and not really setting it, because I do want my makeup to last. But with that being said, I appreciate the fact that this is a matte, a soft matte contour, so you do not have to set it from what I'm seeing. I don't feel like it's something that's really gonna move around too much. I could be wrong because this is the first impressions, so I would have to let y'all know how it holds up in another video. But for now, I don't think that it's something I'll have to set, and I didn't set it. I set the contour on my forehead with my, with my Kosas Sun Show bronzer. I set, you know, this part, but I did not touch my cheeks. So I'm gonna see how that holds up, because I really want the product to work the way it's intended to. Like, I think that kind of takes away from the integrity of a product when you don't give it a fair chance. I do want to give it a fair chance first, and if I feel like it's not working for me this way without setting it, then in the future I will set it with a setting powder, with a powder, contour, or bronzer. But for now, I do want to use it in the way that it's intended to use, and that is supposed to be in a cream formula. So I want to give y'all a fair chance. If you do have the similar skin type as me, you'll be able to see how it holds up on somebody with a similar skin type without doing something that makes it work for you. You know what I'm saying? So for now, I'm just gonna leave it like this, and if it works for me, then it works. You know. But detail, it's not, I wouldn't say the contour really like packs a punch, you know. Like, it is subtle, it is light in as far as coverage, you know, but I do think that it did something. Like, it's not too pigmented, but you can see that it did something. Like, of course, in the areas that I contoured, I do feel like it's casting a little bit of a shadow. It's not giving me too much, you know. It's not giving too much, but I can see the shadow. Y'all let me know if y'all can see it, but I definitely can see, you know, in those areas where I focus most of that contour, I can definitely see a shadow. But I do feel like if the shade was just a little bit deeper, if it was just a little bit deeper, I feel like I would like it more. But I do like it, you know. The consistency does not bother me, you know, the formula, whatever you want to call it, it does not bother me at all. You know, I know a lot of people with my skin type or oily skin, they prefer something more matte or natural finish. This, because it is a balmy texture, people assume that it's not for that skin type, but Tower 28 is advertised for all skin types. I think that anybody can wear it, whether you're combo, oily, dry, normal, whatever that is. So I do think any skin type can wear it. I feel like the last shade, I think it's called Simon. I believe the last shade is called Simon. I think it would have been a little too deep for me. It would have took away that natural contour look that this is giving if I would have went in with the next shade. So this is something that I can work with. You know, it's not something that I probably reach for during the summertime, because it may not show up. I do get tanner than this during the summer, okay? So right now I'm already getting a tan, so you can see it a little bit, but I feel like in the summertime it's just not gonna show up. It's probably not gonna show up during the summer. So this is gonna be something I have to reach for definitely during the winter. I know it's gonna look so good during the winter time when I'm at my palest. Yeah, it's gonna look the best during winter and fall. But right now we can do it. We can deal with it during the spring. You know, I'm gonna make sure I get a good bit of use out of this before I get too tan and not be able to see it at all. It's $20. You know, I think if that's in your price range, you know, I think you definitely should try it. I do think it's a good product. And Tower 28 is just a great brand in general. You know, they really care for your skin and stuff like that. Skincare based, you know, and it's all about the SPF. So yeah, I think it's a go. Don't take my word for it though. Try it for yourself. I hope y'all enjoyed this small little video. I tried to be as detailed as possible. Y'all let me know what other products y'all want me to try next. I do have a Sephora cart already filled up with some other stuff. I know Kofi just came out with a cream eyeshadow, so I will be doing a review on that. It was something else. Oh yeah, the Huda Beauty concealer. I want to review that. And e.l.f. has some new products coming out too. e.l.f. has a new contour one, highlight one, and blush one. So I want to try those too. Y'all comment down below. Let me know if y'all interested in seeing any of those products, because I know we don't cover a lot of drugstore products on this channel simply because I'm sensitive skin, and a lot of drugstore products don't cater to sensitive skin, you know. But I do want to start doing more drugstore based products. So y'all let me know what y'all want to see. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and make sure you follow me on my social media, Instagram, and you know, I'll leave that link below. And last but not least, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and join the family. And for those of you who are already part of the family, I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in my next video.